What's up, y'all, man? The Supervillain in the building. I don't even know what to say. They said little dude right here killed both his parents within a year. Yeah, little brother would have had a problem with me. You heard me?
She thinks that I'm a psychopath, sociopath, something like that.
This is just from him kicking me with his foot.
Monday, November 13th, 2023, Port Charlotte, Florida. The Charlotte County Sheriff's Office received a call about a domestic disturbance. The deputies had no idea what they were walking into that night, but it would soon become clear that they were dealing with a dangerous situation. I'm Tyler, and this is your daily dose of crime.
Okay. All right.
DCFA want to...
Yep. So we'll have Grandma come out, okay? And we'll make sure.
What?
They're called.
What happened to the, like, in my day, I would never be able to fathom to even be able to get this off without getting my ass beat by the whole family and neighbors. You hear me? Like, the whole community gonna come together and do that to you. Why come nowadays, man?
Thank you for being so honest.
I let little dude do this.
Right. You take care of that. I'll see you when you get out. Right?
See what's up, man.
Register my schedule so you can always find me. All right? Here, take care.
And has a question. I didn't really know how to answer it, but
she doesn't want him coming back. She doesn't want him going to
I already gave her the answer to that. So she's just stopping one. She's the parent. So she'll go in front of the court. They're going to release her, answer her. DJJ will call her the Jack. They'll ask her, are you afraid? Because she's the victim. She can say, whatever, that's up to her. And they may release him to a shelter, or they may release him to grandma or somewhere. But it's up for her to...
I'm going to grab her.
Okay.
State her case.
We'll probably have going to a shelter then, because she doesn't want him and grandma doesn't either.
Well, they don't really have that choice. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Is what it is.
We still have to go to the court. All right?
Yep. Have a good night. I'll see you later, Corporal.
So, he's on the other side. I don't know if that'd be easier to talk with.
The accused, identified as Colin Griffith, had allegedly assaulted his mother. His grandmother witnessed the incident and corroborated the victim's account, contradicting Colin's statements to the police. Colin was taken into custody, but a disturbing detail emerged. He threatened to harm himself or his mother if he were sent home. Concerned about the potential for further violence, officers plan to speak with Colin the following morning.
Hey, y'all need to start getting some uncles. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Hello?
Hello.
I should have told me I would have put hands on the dude.
Yeah, you guys can come on in. He's doing standing marches. He's not a happy camper right now.
Oh.
It's Colin, right?
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, man?
Last night, me and my mom went to a physical altercation. I got arrested for domestic battery, but going in front of the judge today, I have a right to public defender, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. So how is the situation with you and Mom right now? Are things calmed down? Are you guys able to get along? Where are we at?
No, sir. It's not good. She thinks that I don't. She thinks that I'm like psychotic, like literally psychopath, sociopath, something like that. I don't know exactly where she's at. She thinks I'm gonna kill her.
The way he holding his waist said, do you blame her? Like, bro, what do you... Come on.
I want to kill her, or that I want to be of her.
Do you?
No, sir.
Okay.
I don't want to hurt anyone, let alone my mom, even despite this happening. But I'm not going to take what I consider abuse when someone's attacking me. And
how is she attacking you? What kind of abuse are we talking?
When she attacked me. When she threw a punch at me, grabbed onto me, I grabbed onto her back, got her off of me, she hit the ground, and then I fled and called Rentis, and then he sent someone out.
You called who?
Rentis, Detective Rentis.
Okay. So basically why we came back is when the jail was releasing you to your mom this morning, was there anything said then?
Yeah, I said that I didn't really feel safe there with myself and with her, and that I didn't know what was going to happen. I still don't know what's going to happen.
As far as what?
Her attacking me, or her doing something to herself or me.
Okay, what about you doing something to her? Are you able to control yourself?
I'm in a constant state of fight or flight, and I don't know. If I think she's going to do something, even if she's not, I might
whoop his little ass.
I'm not going to, like, go crazy or anything, but I'm not sure, honestly.
Bro.
Okay.
You're not sure if you're going to hurt?
Man, if one of these police officers don't punch this little dude, man, make him feel like, come on, man.
Only if she tries to hurt
He ain't never got hit by a man. I can tell.
You were going to kill
No, sir. No, sir.
If you got in a car with her?
No, sir.
I'm trying to figure out why we would have a corporal at the jail that took you out, that dropped you off to your mom and telling us that you said, "Don't put me in the car with her. I'm going to kill her."
Yeah.
Was that said?
I did not say I was going to kill her. I did not say kill. I don't know why he sent me back here. I asked him not to, but he said he didn't like my attitude and that I had to respond.
Griffith denied making any threats to kill his mother, and despite the reports, his statements were inconsistent. He claimed to constantly feel like he was in a fight-or-flight mode, and if he felt his mother was going to attack him, he would react regardless of whether she actually was. Colin exhibited signs of psychological instability and impulsivity. The teenager seemed to pose a significant threat to his family, and the police needed to prevent a tragedy.
We're just trying to figure out. We just want to make sure it's,
These
we
type
do
people
everything
need to
we
get grabbed
can
up.
to prevent anything happening.
Sir, given the situation, I don't think that we should be in the same house at all. I don't think it's okay. I mean, we're going to court anyways at 1. God knows what's going to happen then.
How are you getting to court?
By car. Probably over.
Do you drive? How old are you?
Yeah, but I have to have an adult in the car with me.
You got a learner's permit?
Yeah. She's been trying to lure a confession out of me all day. It's been... Well, it's not, sorry, not all day, but...
So what does this all start over? Has this been ongoing forever, or is this all of a sudden happened last night?
For a long time. So I came to live with her after my dad died, and since then, there's just been kind of times when things boil over with her, and she acts out. One time, she pulled a gun on me. I called the cops. I guess I wasn't believed. So
what got her to the point that she's doing these things?
I don't know.
You have no idea. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, she pulls a gun or hit you?
It's because that I'm driving her crazy somehow with the way that I act, and I don't know how I'm acting badly. She talks about school a lot. My grades are fine. I got a 3.7 GPA.
Okay, I mean, obviously you're not, you're a smart enough kid. I get that or whatever, but I mean, obviously it takes two to create this type of environment in this situation, right? And I've heard nothing. You haven't said a word about what's going on, what you're doing, or what is going on to provoke this, or where it's coming from, other than out of the blue, your mom flies off the handle and does this stuff. I'm struggling with that a little bit.
She claims that because I don't help around the house, don't seem to follow rules. A big thing for her is that I don't make a schedule. I don't schedule my day. She has ADHD and a lot of other stuff. She was really abused by my dad, from what I know, and that kind of just made it to where she has these very specific things that set her off, these triggers. They're strange. It's hard to understand them. I still don't. So that kind of just sets her off, and I'm worried that she's at her breaking point. I mean, with everything that's happened, how could she not be?
So how long ago was your dad passed? Sorry to hear that, by the way.
7 months.
7 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
He attacked me, my dad, and when he did, he tried to kill me with a knife, and then it was in Oklahoma, and he died. So,
okay.
Yeah.
How was that?
I shot him when he tried to kill me.
Did you already have a gun in your hand?
I was fleeing, and the house was filled with guns, 23 to be exact, and
You knew who they were?
I didn't seek one out, I was just trying to run, but then I was cornered, and I had nothing else that would be done.
In February of 2023, Colin Griffith had killed his father with a gun, claiming self-defense. While he was found not guilty, the incident raised red flags about his potential for violence. From now on, law enforcement would be aware of this incident, and no one, including Colin himself, knew what he was capable of, and this deeply concerned the officers.
I was just trying to kill you.
He's also a bit of a case, but homophobia. Other stuff.
So is that why?
No. We don't have a problem with that.
No, I'm saying, is that what you think about pulling a gun out on you, or what?
I don't know. I think she
know about that incident?
She does, and she thinks that as a result of that incident beforehand, that I'm murderous or sociopathic. She said sociopathic a lot. So I don't know the clinical definition, but basically she thinks that I'm an emotionless, narcissistic, murderous person.
Are you seeing anybody about that situation and try and work through that, or what?
Online therapy, but other than that.
Online therapy?
Yeah.
Okay, how's that working?
It's going, I guess, but probably going to miss this session and the next session because of everything that's going on.
Okay.
Hey.
How are you, son?
Okay. So right now, I mean,
Just don't push anything. Alright. Yeah. Just for right now. Alright.
This is the second time today.
It's okay.
I'll still make my court appearance, correct?
should. If not, they'll definitely know, you know, make sure they know where you are.
So I gotta speak with my attorney. Is this an arrest or a big grab?
This is a big one. You ain't got anything on you, you just gonna poke me.
You got something in your pocket there? I don't know what that is.
My wallet.
Hey, hold, just, well, you got it, but hold on one second. No, you're good. Let me just talk to Sergeant first. Go ahead.
Nothing in your wallet? Shouldn't be there.
I think so.
I'm guessing you just came out of jail with that?
Yeah.
Basically, just so you're aware, I don't know what end she's got going or whatever, but some of the statements that we were told by some of the jail staff when you were here or whatever is going to warrant us a Baker, you know, Baker Act you to make sure everybody's safe, make sure you're not a harm to yourself or others.
Yes.
So just so you know what's going on.
I think it's better that I don't be in that house anymore.
Okay.
Regardless, so like, if you agree with that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think this is probably the best result. Would you agree?
Yeah, I just wanted to, are you recording? Mm-hmm. I still haven't spoken with my attorney, so I need to make sure that happens before my court date.
Right. When you get there or whatever, I'm sure you'll have access to the phone. Do you know who your attorney is? Do you have that information?
I don't think I've been appointed with him yet.
Okay.
And I have a court date at 1, so I shouldn't, but I have a right to speak with him, so I need to speak with him immediately.
Well, I mean, you're not being arrested right now. So.
I know, but I am having a criminal case brought against me, so I have to speak with him.
Right. Well, when you get down there, you'll have access to a phone, and you'll be able to make some phone calls and make that happen.
Can I know what's going on?
Yeah, we'll explain things to you here in a quick second. Smart enough kid, I get that or whatever, but I mean, obviously it takes two to create this type of environment.
Hey, you got a minute? Okay, so I'm out at Colin Griffith's house. So, long story short, I know that you were called last night, or that you talked to him last night. I get a call from Joella this morning, who gets a call from the jail that he was released. He's got a court date at 1 o'clock. Mom was fearful, and he said, if you put me in the car, this is what he tells the jail staff, if he puts me in the car, I'm going to kill her. If you send me back to that house, I'll probably kill her. Now, they forward that information to me, so I call the jail staff to confirm that. I speak with Corporal Platts, who said, yeah, that's what he did say. He's like, however, I just reached out with my watch commander, and they're like, you know, just go ahead and, you know, he's responsibility. And I know that there's a history, and I know he does this. However, in no point was he evaluated. At no point, and my argument is you can want to call patrol for everything else to evaluate for a Baker Act, but you have a kid saying, don't put me in this car or I'll kill her, and I'm supposed to just like, okay, pretend you didn't tell me that. So I didn't know if, we're here now. You know, Mom is hesitant. You know, she's very reluctant to. She said, "Listen, this is you taking him. This is an ongoing issue. It's going to make it worse." I said, "Ma'am, I'm not looking to make anything worse, but I struggle with what's being said. No, he's just playing a game. Well, that's not for me to determine if he's playing a game or not. So I didn't know. I know you guys have a rapport with him. I don't know if you want anything done, but." Me personally, I'm, you know, because this isn't like third party. He told the corrections officer this. I don't see.
Yeah. Y'all let bro leave.
And that's what. Yeah.
Y'all let bro leave.
Okay, I'm just
Let
saying.
me
I
would've
didn't know.
said that.
We're gonna go ahead and do that. I didn't know if
Let me would have
did you
said
guys
that.
want
I'm still bidding that
motherfucker.
motherfucker.
Correct. I know that there's a rapport between you and Lacey with him. Okay. So, and I'm I'll call you when I leave here. But we're gonna Baker Act. Okay. Thank you. Bye. How are you, sir?
Was I charged or arrested with that? I don't remember.
Good. Do what?
Was I charged or arrested
He's
with that?
you're on showing you a valid Class C learners. Also, in ACES, advised to use caution and officer safety, threats to LEO and gun violence.
We'll have that subject detained right now.
Damn.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I know all. No, I walked out. I'm in the neighbor's driveway. I did that on purpose because I don't know what she can hear and what she can't. You know why I'm here, right? And okay, just so you know, and I'm still. I mean, you're not on speaker, but I'm still recording. Just so you know, I got a call. I got a call from Joella. I got a call from Joella, who got a call from the jail. Yeah, I have patrol. I have him detained for Baker Act.
Copy.
Well, now she's not, and but this is she's a problem, because according to, she's a huge enabler. Is telling me that she said no, I'm concerned for his actions, and she's like, I'm recording everything. I said, well, what are you recording? What's the recording when he kills you? What is that doing? Because I'm confused here, you know. But no, he's told he's
speaking facts.
I don't have charges to get him in jail. He told Corporal Platts, if you put me in that car, I will kill her. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt her. So he's meeting all the criteria. You know what I mean? And they called her to pick him up, so I can't even. But I mean, for right now, that's all I have, and I don't even have her on board. She's saying, oh no, you can't take him here. I said, ma'am, it's not really up for debate. I'm not asking you for permission. Yeah, I'm not asking you. I said, but if you turn around, if this kid's being walked out and saying, I'm afraid to be in the house with her, I'm afraid that I will hurt her, I'm afraid I will kill her, you meet criteria to hurt yourself or someone else. He's got to go. Yeah. No doubt. No. Dave, I was livid when she called me with that, but yeah, so he's, she gave me, she wasn't horrible, but she gave me a hard time inside. She goes, if you do this, you're making the situation worse. I said, no, ma'am, I'm doing my job. I'm not here to make a situation worse. But releasing him to you when he wants to hurt you, and you were fearful last night, but now you're telling me 4 hours later you're not? No, I'm sorry.
I'm down for replacing handcuffs, ma'am.
So Ellis is transported, and they're leaving now. They're headed for the Baker Act, and okay. Actually, I'm going to go off now just because they're leaving.
After the call, the officer reported the mother's statements and her desperation about the potential consequences of having her son removed from the home. The officers needed to convince her to cooperate, as Colin was a minor and she was legally responsible for his well-being. They needed to work together to ensure the safety of the family, as it was clear this wasn't a situation that could be resolved with a simple warning. Colin's history of violence and his recent threats indicated a serious problem which required immediate attention.
Did you tell them at the jail that you were going to kill me? Did you say you were going to hurt me? Okay. I heard you say you were worried what was going to happen.
Ma'am.
Yes.
They have to go.
I understand, but
They have to go. Yes, he did. To a jail staff, they have to go. Okay? That's not, I don't know how others treat it, but I'm telling you how we treat it.
Hey, that police officer, she doing her job.
It's not that I don't want you to not talk to your son, but I don't need the situation. If he didn't, he may have not told you, but he told the employee of the jail what he was going to do. And I completely understand with what you're saying, that he may use that as a tool, but we don't use Baker Act as a tool. If it's a criteria, we have to do our job.
And so when he gets there, if he tells them he's not homicidal.
I don't care what he tells them. He told the jail staff he wants to kill his mom. He's not staying here with mom.
I understand he already has a dead dad. I get it.
Ma'am, this is the first time I've met your son. I don't even know your history. I don't know the history of his dad. I know a little bit.
Were you able to speak to Rentas?
Yes.
Okay, and what did he say?
That's exactly where he's going.
He said Baker Act him?
Yes, all day long.
Okay.
I talked to Rentas, and his boss just called me as well. That's why I walked away a second time.
Okay.
Because we want what's right for him, but we also want.
I know.
But we have an obligation to protect you.
I understand.
And protect him. We have to protect both. Mm-hmm. Because even though he didn't threaten to harm himself, he threatened to harm his mom. And either way, that.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And with all due respect, you can't have them here last night where you were fearful, and then 4 hours later, you're recording, because that's gonna. Recording's not helping you when he chokes you out. And what's the recording gonna do? What's the recording? It's not bringing you back. You'll still be dead. Yeah. You know, I'm not trying to make it sound like it's an easy task, man, because I'm sure it's a tough thing to do. But I struggle with a kid that's being released from jail and saying, if you bring me back there, she's gonna die.
After taking Colin into custody, the officers tried to explain the seriousness of the situation to his mother. They told her that her son had been arrested due to the threats he had made the previous night. The mother was taken aback by the arrest and was reprimanded by the officers for her actions. They pointed out that she had made a video of the incident, but had failed to call the police immediately. It was a difficult situation, and the officers had to work to de-escalate the situation and ensure the safety of everyone involved. They needed to help the mother understand the severity of the situation and provide her with the resources she needed to deal with her son's behavior.
If we don't do something,
Shame on us.
Yeah, then we're not.
Shame on us that
then
we
we
didn't do our
failed.
job and we failed you. And I'm not failing you, nor am I going to fail your son. I think Lacey's probably going to come talk to you.
Is she?
Okay, yeah, I haven't talked to her directly, but I know Rentis. When I hung up with Rentis, Lacey was calling him. So I'm sure.
Okay.
Okay.
If you talk to Rentas again, if you can ask Lacey to talk to me, I would really appreciate it.
Of course. Lacey's good people. You got a good one there
No,
on your side.
she's amazing, and so is Rentas. They've been great, and I know
they want to help you. And
I know
wanna
they were
help
here
him.
for 4 hours yesterday, trying to figure it out. So
This was before.
because we had something on Monday,
yeah.
Okay.
and then
Man, his mama sounds small
he
as a
came
motherfucker
home,
too, man.
and he wasn't even home for 20 minutes, and he just
Well, we know she's small, but you know.
stood up and said, "Let's do this," and literally in front of my own mother, like, attacked me. He literally threw me to the ground, kicked me, stomped on my hand, broke part of my phone case because I was trying to record, and I don't
But
know.
what happens if it goes to another level? What happens if that
It already
attack
has gone
goes-
to another level.
But
His
if
dad's
that-
dead, okay? Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but the point
But
I'm
now-
trying to make is what happens if he I know his dad's dead, but that's nothing we could that aspect of it. I don't
know.
want to say is over, but you know what I mean? If he kicked you, who's to say we don't take it to another
Yeah, no, I know.
another level? So, you know,
know.
if he's gung ho that you have to die or he wants to kill you, that's my concern.
I don't know why I said that I need to die, though.
Maybe he doesn't know either. Ma'am, maybe he doesn't know either. I don't know.
Shit. You enabling the fuck out of him for one.
At one?
I don't understand. I don't see. I mean, I'll call the SAO, but why
You're
would she have to
enabling
go to
him, bro.
court? Let me call.
He's enabling
Actually,
him.
let's do this.
For real, like if we been
I'm sorry,
honest,
can
he
we go back?
enabling
Yeah,
him.
let's go back inside if you want to do that.
All of my neighbors are already like, oh my God.
I'm sorry. I thought we would be intercepting. I didn't realize. They told me it was only 5 minutes ago. So did you guys just get?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
There you go. Sorry, I lost you for a second. I missed the last part I heard is that you talked to Maria, and then I understood that you don't. They might continue the case because you're not there.
She said they might. I don't know, but I'm not able to go. I can't. I'm not okay with that. And I talked to the other Maria, who's the DCFS person, and I told her that they can place Colin like he's been asking. So if they place him in a residential facility, a group home, a foster care, whatever it is they decide that's best
I
for
just
him,
feel like she lying.
I'm not going to keep fighting this because there's no point. I
hope she really try to do that.
I gave them all of Colin's information. They asked me a bunch of questions about him and his background. I answered every question. And I just asked that they remove my contact number so that he's not able to call me.
If I thought you were
Okay.
a problem, I would have, like I told you yesterday, I would have done everything behind your
It's
back.
not that I'm a problem, it's that I'm a problem to him.
You're a problem to him right now, but with the right
She better not
therapy,
do it. Hey,
with finding a solution and committing to it,
talk.
you will get that Colin that you want back. But the Colin you want is unmanaged because he doesn't know how to control himself. He doesn't even
Oh, I see
understand at times which Colin is which.
He clearly got a
He
mental
actually
disorder.
talked to me yesterday, and he tried to explain the difference in the Collins and how it runs away from him. He couldn't even explain it correctly. He's like, I don't even know how to explain this and get this out, but I'll try the best I can. And he's trying to figure out if
She
I
knew that.
understand exactly. He kept trying to say
A
it in
mother
different
know they
ways, but
tell,
that's
boy.
one of the leading causes, if you know, and I know you know, is that when you are in that,
he lying too.
that is
That's what
very
makes me
hard to
mad.
explain to somebody.
Bro, what's making me mad is the mama lying too. If y'all like, I can see through it. Every mother know their child. Stop playing with me.
It's not a normal person that has that can't explain it, right? Like, eventually as you get older, you don't learn that until you get older. How to explain it, how to manage it, because that immaturity from being that young in life experiences is what causes you not to understand and explain how that works. And I even talked to a expert today on those different things, because I wanted to have a different understanding on that, because I don't understand that completely. I'm not trained enough on that and learned enough about that. And they said that's a prime example of that in his maturity level, which you can gauge maturity level off people like that. Which actually brought me back to an understanding, like, okay, maybe this is correct, maybe this is true.
I think following up with you will give you more reassurance. Because the not knowing... I
don't care anymore. I don't.
The not knowing is what's really going to hurt you.
Yeah, no, it won't.
Just giving up on yourself and everything altogether.
I am. And that's okay.
Yep. You're an enabler. You ain't strong, goddammit. I don't care.
Yeah, but I can't.
Who it is.
You can't have this in college conscious if something happens to you that he's the reason why something happened. The real college.
Yeah, you know what? I hope to God I get hit by a car. I hope to God somebody does something.
He acts just like his mama.
And that kid actually has to worry about.
That's where you get it from.
That would only be my luck. But that's not what's going to happen. Instead, I'm just going to walk away from him. Because I can't keep doing this. He is going to kill me.
He crazy, bro.
You didn't see him yesterday. You didn't try to talk to him today like I did. As soon as he was gone, Charlotte Behavioral Health, that was it. It was over. Done. He became that kid again who was beating the shit last night. And he's never going to change.
Oh, this happened.
It doesn't matter how hard I try. It doesn't matter what I do. It's not ever going to be good enough.
Everything, they trying to help her and she not trying to accept the help. You not accepting the help as you should. You are over here playing. You hear me? You playing. You playing. You not really trying to accept their help. All he got to do is just say, hey, can I? And you going to do it. You going to fold. Stop playing. I'm over here just listening to her. Like, you can just listen to the shit. She got multiple personalities too. There's something wrong with her too.
It's not going to change your mind or anything like that. No.
I understand, but still.
And now you left me in a spot that now I would like to follow up with you, because I am worried about you in the long run.
Well, I don't want to be followed up with, and I don't have to open my door to a cop if you guys show up. You have to have a warrant and
They just trying to make sure you
tell
good.
me whatever.
They're trying to make sure you good.
But we've worked too hard on our relationship to go that route.
Yeah, we worked so hard, haven't we? And where is my kid now?
He's in a safe place is where he's at. And you're in a safe place.
Your son is cool right now. In a safe place. He not mentally there. You're not mentally there.
For me, that's a win right now. Until we can buy some time to find the right placement for him so that
Hey, man.
he's okay and you can function like a normal human again.
Okay.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
You're not, yeah.
I think you're wrong. I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
Hey, man.
It's gonna get any better. And if
Oh,
it's not
man.
me, it's gonna be somebody else. So it's just what it is.
I think you're just overwhelmed right now. There's
She
a
got
lot
multiple-
that has
she got it
happened
too.
today, and we
She got multiple personalities. It's more than one person talking inside her head right now.
Need to readdress the matter
Like,
from a fresh mindset tomorrow morning.
After speaking with Catherine Griffith, Colin's mother, the officers tried to convince her that placing Colin in a treatment facility was the best option for everyone. They explained that it would provide Colin with the help he needed and protect her from further harm. However, Catherine was resistant to the idea. The officers explained that she couldn't simply abandon her son, as it would be considered child neglect. They stressed the importance of cooperating with them to ensure the safety of both Colin and herself. After a lengthy conversation, Catherine remained hesitant. She was terrified that Colin would retaliate against her if she agreed to the placement. The situation was dire, and the officers had to act to protect everyone involved. They needed to determine whether placing Colin in a treatment facility was the best course of action. Would it help him, or would it make things worse?
Investigators say 17-year-old Colin Griffith stabbed his mother on Sunday after an argument. He initially told investigators that his mom lunged at him with a knife and fell on it, causing a stab wound to her neck.
He was arrested for killing his father.
When I look at him, I see a psychopath.
Bro.
When I look at
stab wound to told investigators that his mom lunged at him with a knife and fell on it, causing a stab wound to her neck.
He was arrested for killing his father.
When I look at him,
that dumb man. You gonna sit right here and do all this and all that. As soon as everybody leave, you gonna tweak out and reverse everything. All the progress is done. You're the problem. That bitch was the problem. The fuck? Now, man, look. Man, look. She wasn't so innocent as she sounded either. She wasn't as innocent as she sounded, because she just like bro. Man, stop. Hey, I'm out.